Okay, welcome to this channel, traders. The last time we were looking at GBPUSD. Okay, that was a great video. I showed you the 3 places where you are supposed to look for entries on GBPUSD, and I said let's open our indicator. Okay, I said it was during the opening of the London session, okay, and the closing of the Tokyo session, and lastly let's check the site, and the opening of the New York session. Okay, those are the 3 places where you are supposed to look for an entry on GBPUSD. Remember that always. And I said that on these places, okay, if let's say you took an entry right here on the opening of the London and you missed it, remember to place the trade. All you do is mark the first candle on the 5 minutes time frame. If price closes above in a full candle, okay, you take a buy trade. It's as easy as that. But if you miss it right here on the opening of the blue box, which is the London session, on your next chance, which is the end of the Tokyo session, you increase your risk. Okay, so if you started right here with, let's say, 2 trades, right here you are supposed to start with 4 trades, so that if you win right here, you will have more profits and even cover your losses. Okay, but if you miss it right here, you are supposed to increase your risk at the opening of the New York session. And I did promise you that it is very, very rare that you lose in all these 3 places. Okay, you can just scroll back and check it out. Okay, I did show you on that video. So you have the opening of the London session was a bad trade. The closing of the Tokyo session wasn't really good, but when you get to the opening of the London session, this trade was enough to cover all your losses. Okay, let's check on this day. You have the opening of the London session, didn't move really that much. Closing of Tokyo, it was in a clean trade. Okay, and then you would have covered there on the opening of the New York session. Okay, let's take maybe the last 2 previous days. Okay, you have a win right here on the New York session. Okay, let's take the last one. Okay, on this particular day, you would have had a win right at the beginning. Okay, that's what you do basically on GBPUSD. Okay, today I want us to pick, let's pick USDJPY. Okay, USDJPY has entry rules or entry points that are slightly different from GBPUSD. Before we proceed, for those who still want this trading guide, this PDF which contains the entry points and the entry rules for the rest of these currency pairs, remember, if you open a trading account on this ECN broker, okay, FXView, you get that PDF, but you have to make sure that you open the account and fund it. This is the best ECN broker. You can see that it's multi-regulated and winning an award every other year. And one thing that I can say is that even though the minimum deposit is $50, once you have made that deposit, after that you can deposit with as little as $10. So the $50 is just for your first deposit. For those who like bonuses, you have 100% deposit bonus. Lastly, let me show you this for the deposit methods. See that you only had these, but now they have introduced perfect money. So for those who like to use perfect money for your deposit and withdrawals, it's now available. You will see it when you make those transactions. Okay, let's come back to our USDJPY. Okay, so for USDJPY traders, let me just jump to the beginning. You are supposed to enter at the beginning of the Tokyo session. Okay, or let me just use this area right here. You're supposed to enter at the beginning of the Tokyo session. If you miss that entry, you're supposed to enter at the end of the Tokyo session. This time around, don't focus on the beginning of the London session. Okay, in fact, let's just remove the London session on the settings of the indicator. Okay, let's uncheck London for this pair USDJPY. Okay, so you're supposed to look for an entry at the beginning of Tokyo, at the end of Tokyo, and at the beginning of the New York session. You just mark the first candle and then you wait for price to play out. If price closes below, you take a sell trade, you take your money home. Okay, so if you start with 2 trades, 4 trades, 8 trades, definitely you will win before you get to the New York session or at the New York session. Okay, maybe we can start from the beginning and take a few days to see if you could have made it. So right here, it was a clean win. Okay, remember you start at the beginning of the Tokyo session. Okay, so price closed above and it moved up. Okay, New York session. Okay, so you would have started here, lost the trade, and then you would have identified the last candle of the Tokyo session. Okay, and then you would have taken a sell trade because price started by closing below. Okay, you would put your stop loss somewhere there. So let's take it from here. You start from the opening of the Tokyo session. It was a win before you even got to the New York session. Okay, let's see on this particular day. Okay, you would have had a win. Okay, you see that price closed below and it dropped. You're supposed to make it a 1 to 2. Okay, don't be very greedy. These are scalping strategies. Okay, put your stop loss somewhere there. You make it a 1 to 2. Okay, better target small and increase your lot size so that you are sure of your profits. It's as easy as that. Otherwise, you could have also made it at the end of the Tokyo session. Okay, stop loss above that week. If you are taken out there, remember you also look for an entry at the opening of the New York session. So you mark that candle, you wait for price to close below and you take a trade. As easy as that. And please remember, this is Forex. Don't risk too much. Don't risk too much. It is not 100%. If you lose in all the 3 stages, make sure that you have enough to even start on the next day with a higher risk. Okay, I wish you the best, traders, as you trade this thing. Thank you for watching.